Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to a new video. So in today's tutorial I'm gonna show you guys how to get this look right here. I used the new Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette and I'm usually not like a big fan of cool tones on myself, but there's something about this palette that I really love, and especially this look that I created. It's giving me like Bratz vibes and I'm kind of loving it. So if you guys like this look too and you want to see how to recreate it, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're zoomed in. So before I get started with the eyeshadow, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of baking underneath my eyes. I always do this just to set my concealer, and also in case I get any fallout, I can just wipe that away. So as you guys can see, I've already applied some concealer onto my eyelid, and that's just personally what I prefer. You can use an eyeshadow primer if you want to, but I prefer concealer, so I'm gonna go straight into the eyeshadows. So the first color I'm gonna pick up is this darker like mauvey brown shade called Aura, and I'm gonna apply it with this brush right here. This is from the same collection, and we're gonna apply this in the crease. We're gonna create kind of like a graphic smoky liner. So I'm gonna start right into my crease, and I'm gonna kind of follow my natural crease shape. By the way guys, I have not filmed a makeup tutorial in over 6 months, so yeah, it feels like the first time ever doing it. I kind of forgot how to do it. Yeah, I'm just slowly building up this color into my crease. This is where we want it to be the darkest, and I'm not too worried about the blending because I will go in with the lighter color on top of this to blend it out. So I'm really just focusing on creating that depth. So now that I've gotten to this outer part of my eyes, like I said, I'm gonna create kind of like a liner. So I'm gonna switch to this smaller brush from the same collection, and I'm just gonna do the like liner. I'm going from my lower lash line and just winging it out to kind of see the shape I want to create. So I wanted to go kind of like up. So now that I have the wing, I'm just gonna connect it. Then I'm gonna switch to my bigger brush again that I used before, and I'm just gonna blend it out. So now I'm just gonna move over to the other eye and I'm gonna do the same thing. So again, I'm just gonna start in the crease and just follow my natural crease color, and then I'm gonna slowly bring it out in the outer corners and create that wing shape that we did on the other side. Alright, so this is where we're at with the shadow. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Gratitude from the same palette, and I'm gonna use this fluffy blending brush, also from the Rose Quartz collection. And I'm basically just gonna go on top of that shade we just applied to blend it out. And this is really the trick to make it look really soft and blended. You can't just use one dark color because it's gonna be really hard to blend out and get a smooth transition. So you always want to go in with a lighter shade, and you can just really see how this just blurs out the eyeshadow and makes it look really soft and seamless. Can you guys hear my dog snore? She is such a bad snorer. Like, she snores so loud, it literally sounds like a full-grown man is laying in my bed, but it's really just my dog. So now I'm just blending out this other side too. By the way guys, let me know what you think about the lighting, because I did try something new for this video. So I don't know if it's better or worse. I still look kind of orange in the viewfinder, which is like my biggest problem. I don't know why it does that. Like, it looks fine like before I record, and then it just like instantly turns super orange. I don't know like if it's a setting or anything. I used it on auto balance or whatever it's called, so like it shouldn't do that, but I don't know. All right, so I think we're done. I think it looks good, so I'm gonna leave it like this. If you feel like you lost a little bit of that dark color, you can just go in and add a little bit more, but I really feel like that color really stuck to my eyelids, so I don't really need to do that. So I think I want to use that same color on my bottom lash line, so I'm just gonna go in and add a little bit with the flat brush, the first brush I used. Because I don't want too much, I just want like a hint of color. So now we're gonna go in and cut the crease. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer for this. I really like this for cut creases. I think we're good to go. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna outline my crease and then I'm gonna wing it out a little bit. So I think I have to be quiet while I do this. So let's go. So now that I have the shape lined out, I'm just gonna fill everything in. And as for this outer part, I don't want it to be like this harsh. I want it kind of blended. So I'm just gonna lightly just blend it out a little bit. And then we can always add some shadow on top, so it's fine. That we are gonna add some pink on the lid later, but now I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on the other eye. So now that the crease is all carved out, I'm gonna go in with the shade Cherished, which is a beautiful light lilac-y pink lavender color. And I'm gonna use it on this flat eyeshadow brush. And we're just gonna pat this onto the lid where I placed the eye primer. So here you just wanna be careful not to like get it outside the line that you just created, but if you do, you can just add a little bit of that darker color, so it's okay if that happens. So for the crease, I am gonna switch to the small brush just so I can be really precise with my application. So now for this wing part, I am gonna go in with the shade Gratitude again, and I'm just gonna kind of make sure that it looks good basically, because I did get a little bit of primer and eyeshadow on it. Alright, so then I'm gonna go in with the shade Happiness, which is like a darker, more pink color. And I'm just gonna apply this kind of where those two colors meet. So there's like a slightly softer transition and also to get a little bit of that pink color. Alright guys, so I think I'm pretty much done with the eyeshadow. I'm wondering if I should put some shimmer onto the lid because everything right now is matte. I'm just worried I'm gonna mess it up because I really like the way it looks right now. I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna do my liner and then we will see if we need the shimmer. So for my liner, I am gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid eyeliner, and I am just gonna do a thin line across my lash line and then my little inner corner wing that I always do. I just cannot do my makeup without it. I feel like I look so weird. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of black eyeshadow on top of it just to make it a little bit more smoky, because I think I want to blend it into like the wing with a little bit of brown. So yeah, I'm just patting this on, and then as you can see, when I get towards the end, I am kind of just lightly blending it into like the liner-ish that we did with the shadow earlier, so that it just kind of, you don't really see where it starts or ends. And then if you need to, you can go in with a little bit of the first shade Aura and just kind of blend it together. So this is what the shadow and liner looks like, and I actually really like it matte, so I'm not gonna add any shimmer. If you want to, you can obviously do that, but I really like it matte, so I'm gonna keep it like this. So now I'm just gonna finish off this look with some mascara and lashes, and the mascara I'm using is the Kicks Daring False Lash Mascara, and then my lashes are from Fyndiq. So this is the finished look with the lashes on, and honestly I love it. I really like, I haven't done a proper like full glam in such a long time, and I really like this. So now I'm just gonna zoom you guys out and I will show you guys the rest of the face. Alright guys, so this is the final look, and now I said I was gonna finish it off on camera, but I actually filmed the hair tutorial. So yeah, I just had to do it off camera. I'm sorry guys, but I will show you guys what I used. So for my shakes, I used the Becca Snapdragon blush, and then for my highlight, I used the Nabla Skin Glazing highlight in the shade Amnesia. This is like my go-to everyday chic combo. I really like it. And then for my lips, I was actually gonna do gloss, but since the eyes are matte, I kind of wanted to do a matte lip as well, just to go for that all over matte look. So the lipstick I used was Soft Touch by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then my lip pencil is Love Bite by Morphe. Again, this is like a go-to for me. I really love this combo and I think it looks really good with the eyes. And yeah, that is all for this makeup look, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you want to see next, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!